Hello guys, in this video we are going to see the solution for 2x and 100-story building problem. The problem statement goes like this. There are 2x available to us. We wish to know which stories in a 100-story building are safe to drop x from and which floors will cause the x to break when dropped from that floor. What strategy should be used to drop x such that total number of drops in worst case is minimized and we find the required floor? We may make a few assumptions. An egg that survives a fall can be used again. A broken egg must be discarded. The effect of a fall is the same for all eggs. If an egg breaks when dropped, then it would break if dropped from a higher floor. If an egg survives a fall, then it would survive a fall from lower floor. So how to proceed with this problem? For simplicity, let's assume a 10-story building. Let's say the number of drops in worst case is 3. That is, at most we can make 3 attempts. So how to decide our first attempt? If we make our first attempt from second floor and if the egg breaks, we are left with 1 egg and 2 attempts. Since the egg breaks on falling from second floor, we need to check all the lower floors. The only lower floor available to us is first floor, which we can check in second attempt. In this situation, our third attempt is wasted. What if we make the first attempt from fifth floor? If the egg breaks, we are left with 1 egg and 2 attempts. Since the egg breaks on falling from 5th floor, we need to check all the lower floors, which are 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th floor. Since we have to check 4 floors in only 2 attempts, we need to make arbitrary attempts, and this is not the right way to proceed. If we make our first attempt from 3rd floor and if the egg breaks, we are left with 1 egg and 2 attempts. Since the egg breaks on falling from 3rd floor, we need to check the lower floors, which are 1st and 2nd floor. We can easily check 2 floors in 2 attempts and no attempt is wasted. This is the most optimized way to proceed. So we can see if the number of drops in worst case is 3, we need to make our first attempt at 3rd floor. Now we need to see the other situation also in which egg did not break on falling from the 3rd floor. We have already made our first attempt, so we are left with only 2 drops. And we need to check 7 floors above the 3rd floor. So how to proceed in this situation? Since we are left with 2 drops, we need to apply the same logic as applied in the first step. We can only check 2 floors above the 3rd floor, that is the 5th floor. We make a drop from 5th floor and if the egg breaks, we are left with 1 egg and 1 drop. And since we need to check only 1 floor, that is the 4th floor, because we have already checked up to the 3rd floor. So this is the right way to proceed. But what if egg did not break on falling from the 5th floor? We are left with only 1 attempt and we need to check 5 floors above the 5th floor. So we have to make an arbitrary attempt, and this was not the right way. Why this situation has arisen? It arises because we make the wrong assumption that the number of steps required in worst case is 3. Since we fell short of steps, we can start with the higher number of drops, that is 7. We proceed in the same manner and we checked by dropping the egg from 7th floor. If the egg breaks, we can check the lower 6 floors in the 6 drops which we are left with. But what if egg did not break? If egg did not break, we have only 3 floors above the 7th floor and we have 6 drops left. It means our 3 drops will be wasted even after checking 8th, 9th and 10th floor. It means we have more number of drops than are required. So how to reach the most optimized number of drops? We can see that our step size decreases after each attempt. That is, in first attempt, we made the attempt from xth floor. But in second attempt, we made the attempt from x minus 1th floor above the xth floor. So in most optimized solution, our last attempt would be 1 floor above the total floors, and that would make us reach the last floor also. That is, we did not fall short of total number of floors in the building. We can also write it like this, that the total number of floors in the building should be equal to the sum of all step sizes. These step sizes, if we look closely, are the first x natural numbers, and the sum of first x natural numbers is x into x plus 1 by 2. For building with 10 floors, if we equate the equation to 10, we will get x equal to 4. It means in the start we have 4 drops left. So first attempt will be made from the 4th floor. If the egg breaks, we can check the lower 3 floors with the 3 drops which we are left with. If egg did not break, we can make our second attempt from 4 plus 3 is equal to 7th floor. And in subsequent manner, we are able to reach up to the 10th floor, which is the highest floor. We can apply the same logic to 100 floors, and in this situation our x will be 13.65. We need to choose either 13 or 14. Sum of first 13 natural numbers is equal to 91 and sum of first 14 natural numbers is equal to 105. Since we have to search for 100 floors, we need to take 14, which is our answer. That is, in 14 drops we can check which floors are safe and which floors are not safe in a building for dropping the egg. We can apply the same logic to any number of floors. Keep practicing guys, and thanks a lot for watching this video.